Alright, welcome back to Slime Rancher. Today we're going to be doing our best to actually make progress and play the game properly. Let's do it. Oh, actually no, nobody's redeemed it yet, so I can't show anything. But we have a new cousin rat. If people want to redeem it, they can. At the risk of sounding stupid, who is that man behind you? Immediately turns around. I don't know. There's no one there, Spar. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm joking. That's me. That's an old picture of me. I've forgotten what the emote. It used to be an emote. It was like disappointed or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah. Let me boot the game up. Yeah, is that or it was just for fuck's sake? I can't remember. It was something like that. Your eyes were so together, I know. I know, it's odd, isn't it? That was the before times. This is what years of streaming does to you. It's like The Ring and in Lord of the Rings, right? Like years of torment. It drives you crazy and you end up looking like this. I forget, not everyone knows what Dave looks like, I know, right? I mean, Jess put the picture in the other day. Of me. The Spar, if you go into the cousin rat thing, there's another picture of me with Shrek and Fiona. I don't know if you need context or not for that one, but yeah. Go have a look. Oh, also, okay. So progress has been made since last time for anyone that wasn't here. So we have finally been to a new area. I finally figured out we just had to keep feeding up the really big slimes until they unlocked a thing. So we've unlocked 2 of them now. So we got a key from one of them and we got a teleport from the other one. So we have got honeycomb slimes or whatever they're called. They might just be honey slimes. I'm not entirely sure. Have a look. Just honey slime. And that's fine. We have a boom slime. And we've made one of them a honey boom slime. And then we have one little water slime. Look at this guy. He's vibing. He's chilling. But yeah. There we go. Good stuff. But yeah, we made good progress. We made it there. We don't have any of the... Is it hunter slimes? I think we didn't get any of them. I did try and bring a few back, but I died. So I lost all of the things that I was carrying. But yeah. And then what else has happened? Spar, you'll be proud of me. I'm starting to actually save plots and waiting to see them go up in price. So you'll be proud. We actually have a system, a method to the madness now. Honeys are so cute. Nah, I'm not in that. Spar, that's a step too far, you know? That's a step too far. Can't be forcing that on people, that's crazy. That's crazy. We finally... Okay, what real talk, one thing I realised I didn't do was upgrade the chicken coop at all. So this was not upgraded at all until I did this off stream. And I also moved the beet farm. And I got another one now. So we've done that. But yeah, so we got this. This is cool. We love to see it. And then we also have fruit growing now. So we have this, we have carrots still. But now I've also done this like off stream earlier today. We now have like an actual farm developing fruit and stuff. So it's going pretty well. Oh shit. Oh wait, oh, that. I wish that you could like use up multiple inventory slots on the same thing. That's one of my many gripes with this game. Why can you not do that? That is insane. I'd rather, especially if I'm doing something like this, I just want to carry it all back in one go, as opposed to having to do this. Infuriating stuff. But no, apart from that. Also, sorry, a bit of your chat. Oh, I saw that, but I thought it was Milky. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like me and Milky don't look too similar. If you see us next to each other, we definitely don't. Just grow your food next to the slimes that eat it like a normie. Nah. It tastes better when you have to slave away, miles away to take it from point A to point B spa. They'll complain. They don't want any of that fast food shit. They want the this is the fruit from the Himalayas. Yes, we only want the finest things in life. Alright, good stuff. I love running around like this. I know, getting it off the tree. Good. Good. But yeah, I probably should start actually breeding them, but I don't know. I don't like change. But so I kind of like it more like this. I feel like it gets like... We have a limited amount of room anyway. I kind of feel like it's kind of, for me, in terms of like compartmentalizing it, it's nicer just to have like, here are the exploding ones, and here are the little guys with wings, you know? And here are the honey slimes. Clearly you just don't like money. I don't. It's the inner rat, you know? It's the inner rat, it's calling me. Also, why have they shot all of the chickens into the pen? This is insane. Why have they done this? I don't know. Alright. Anti-capitalist unite. That's it, now you're speaking my language. See, I know Disco Elysium's taking effect, Spar. When you start saying things like that, that's good. You've hit the good bit of disco. For anyone who doesn't know, Spar is currently playing disco over on their channel. But yeah. Okay, no, you know what? I am joking, by the way. I think maybe today it'd be a good idea to actually get some like mixes going on with slimes, you know what I mean? I think that might actually be a better use of our time. So, that being said, I think that I'm gonna try and think of combos that would work the best in efficiency wise, right? So I could combine like honey slimes of everything down here. That could work, because we've already got a honey slime here. And then we got these guys, and then we've got honey. Oh, they're kind of cute as they are, though. I don't want to taint them. They're so pure, you know. You've been saying that for much longer. I don't know if playing is the right word. Suffering. Are you enjoying it? One Spa, I don't mean this as a criticism by any means, but I am having a hard time like figuring out if you're actually enjoying Disco Elysium or not. I've been trying to read the room. What else do we have? I'm gonna put these back into the machine. Oh, actually, Jess, do you want to check in while we're here? You know what? I complained about not having enough room, and then I have a whole pen dedicated to Jess, which is definitely gonna affect the amount of room we're gonna have. Eat the chicken. Have a chicken. You'll stop being grumpy. Come on. Well, I'm not going to be honest. I enjoy a lot of games. This one's been frustrating for the last couple of weeks. That's fair enough. It's a difficult game, right? Because it's like, I personally love world building and storytelling, and that is what I thrive off of in a game. So even if I'm not winning and not succeeding, I really, really love what Disco Elysium does. And you do gradually get skill increases, and you get, like, not to spoil too much, you do get ways to do some things better. But you have got to kind of RP a little bit. It isn't just a case of every outcome has to be good to get the most out of it. I don't know, that's me personally. It's not for everybody, right? But I will also say, Spar, in your defense, because I had the same problem. The game does not do a very good job of signposting a lot of how it works mechanically, to the point of it being like a little bit confusing as well. So I think that it is like, it's also, especially if you're trying to be as blind as you are going into it, I think it can be like a bit daunting maybe. I personally found it a bit stressful, but thankfully I had like Just Kill and a few other people in chat at the time that were sort of helping me along. But no, it can be a bit much, you know. I do get it. Why have you locked up your girlfriend? Honestly, Jess feels more comfortable there. And that isn't the Stockholm Syndrome kicking in, I promise. That is... Jess does like a Kate, this is true. Yeah, no, very fair spot. It is like... The world building is cool so far. I'm just annoyed that they rushed me and then I had to read a book. Read books to pass time. Yeah, there are some things about it. I do totally get some of the criticism people have got for it. I don't know, overall, I've had, like, after thinking about it more, there are definitely bits of Disco that aren't perfect, but I think the overall experience for me was, it's one of the best games in its genre. And again, narratively and the world building, everything it does, the thing is, I also can't say too much right now, Spar, because you're not that far in. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to keep it vague. But yeah, it's for me, it's up there as one of the better, like, especially from a studio that isn't like AAA. It's one of the better games in like the last however long for me. No, it's cool. Oh yeah, Kim is the best character. Like, hands down. I will say as well, with Disco Elysium, the characters are all really good. And some of them are likable, but none of them, very few of them are actually good people. And I generally, as bad as it sounds, I love things that do that, where it forces you to engage with a bunch of people that aren't, hey, we're the good guys. I love that so much. And Kim is like the only golden retriever character in the game. You know what I mean? He's such a loyal, like, a loyal partner throughout it. And it's like, I don't know, I just find that such an engaging thing within a story, right? Like, even, there are some characters you even feel sad for. Also, Ranger, thank you very much for the 15 stream streak. How you doing, man? But there's some characters you even start to feel really sad for. Like, once you know about, like, Kuno and what's going on with that character, it's kind of, like, interesting, you know? Again, I can't say more than that, because, Spar, I'm going to be honest as well, I know that you've said that, oh god, there's more. I was hoping the game would be ended on Friday. I don't know how far in you are, Spar, currently, so I'm scared to say much in case I spoil anything. To give you an idea, bear in mind Dave time is a factor, Spar. I have got... Oh, I'm stupid. Sorry, Spar. Yeah. I thought you meant you were finishing it on Friday, like this week on Friday. I completely misinterpreted that. No, it's a Sunday thing. It's a Sunday stream, I forgot about that, sorry. I cannot say more. I cannot say more. Spar, would you like to know how many hours I've got in the game? Just as a benchmark. Bear in mind Dave time is a factor. Or would you rather not know? It's fine if you don't want to know, I won't say anything, but just to sort of give you an idea. I've only ever done one playthrough as well, just to be clear. Also, let's go to... Actually, no, let's sleep and then... I think I don't want to know. Okay. Okay. Well... Yeah, I won't say more then. But overall, I hope by the end of the playthrough, Spar, you end up enjoying it, because, yeah, it's... At least I end up enjoying it more. I don't know, I'm sure that, if Ali, the Myra, I think has Floor played it? Can't remember, but most of the other people in the Chaos Collective that have played it, and Milky as well, everybody adores that game, so yeah, we're very happy to talk it through with you once you're done with it, if you like. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Spar. No worries. Yeah, feel free to DM me if you have any questions about it at any time. I'll wait for you to confirm that you want to know an answer, though. But yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Jess, thank you. Alright, today's gift from Cousin Rat is... drumroll. This was submitted by JustKill. JustKill, thank you very much. He's sourced... Him and Cousin Rat have helped put together Yeti Files 3. Right? For anyone that doesn't know, Yeti Files is a game that is JustKill has informed us about and he made. The JustKill original game. And they're here to confirm that Yeti Files 3 is coming. So there we go. Thank you, JustKill, for this this confirmation. Very good. Very good. Thanks, Cousin Rat. I know, Cousin Rat's such a resourceful little guy. It's crazy. We love Cousin Rat. Is this like Fable 4? Sure. Or like Silk Song. It's let's go with that. It's also like Beyond Good and Evil 2 Spa. Will it ever come out? That's the real question. When and will it come out? Dave, you're a rat, right? Sure. I mean, according to the other post, I'm also part ogre, but we, I think we gloss over that one. Isn't Cousin Rat like saying Cousin Cracker? I don't think I know what are you referring to, Spa? I don't think I understand what you're referring to. Not that I know of. I don't think I'm familiar with. It's not meant to be like that. If that's what you're inferring. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. See it more as like a See it more as like platonic. A platonic cousin. What am I saying? See it more as like You know what, I think Spar's raised a good point. We do have a very large bit of a plot hole in the Cousin Rat arc. Cousin Steve, when you have 5 cousins named Steve. Well, this is the only rat relative I have, though, that I know of. And that's why they're called Cousin Rat. Oh yeah, new type of hen. I need that. Your only cousin. Yeah. I too only know of one cousin. But this is the only cousin that's a rat. Other cousins are available. Right, we need to try and find some... Okay, we head over that way. I think that leads to where the other... Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. No, just about. Jesus. Alright. Your other cousins are ogres, I guess. Uh, yeah, let's add that to the wiki. Sure. Sure. I feel like just to make up for it, I need to make Cousin Ogre now. As part of the extended lore, you know? And this all stemmed from one leaked birth image. I can't believe it. Jess, I know I was saying about it yesterday, I don't know if you heard me. I still think we should do like the nativity. How do we... I don't know how we get those guys. There's probably a thing for it. To be fair, that's only like the third time I've seen one. I need to think quick, so do we need to feed it, maybe? Its diet is exclusive. What does that mean? To eat, like, a certain kind of food or a poop? Read the risks. Let's have a look. That's a good call. Gold slimes reduce no direct risks to the rancher, and their appearance often induces panic and leads to sometimes fatal mistakes. I see, to strike a gold slime with any spare resources in your vac. Okay, it can produce a plort. Okay, so I can just do any... I can shoot something at it and it'll poop. Isn't that just humans? You know what I mean? I said that with so much confidence. I said, you know what I mean? Probably not, but... I reckon I can make that. I think I did the other day. Or I could take the normal route. Shoot something and it just... and it poops. Isn't that just humans? Yes. Imagine taking the normal route. I know, right? This is the only way to go. Hey Lamira, welcome in. How you doing? Hope everything's going well, friend. I'm glad to hear that your holiday was nice. You're surviving. It's at jumping puzzles. But no, I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm sorry you got burnt though. Oh, have we been here? This is cute. But no, I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm doing all good. We're playing more Slime Rancher today. And yeah, we're actually making progress, Lamira. Today we're in a new realm. It turns out, I'm sure people will remember, we were running up and down between here and here for about 5 streams. It turns out quite a lot more to go. So yeah, I know, progress, I know. On one of these streams. Insane. Progress, we never see progress. That's not true. That's not true. What? Right, where are the... Where are they? Ow. Got munched. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, ow. Little fuckers. Be gone. Oh, are you a friend? Oh, I want to suck one of you up to take back. Oh, that's annoying. We're just jumping in the water. The water. No. Right. Oh yeah. This is a very suck-heavy game. What am I saying? What am I saying? The suck-dependent game. It's Spa. There it is. There it is. That's it, put it on the Steam page. This is a suck-like, guys. Dave, suck-dependent and proud. That's it, we can put that as a banner for the channel as well, that'd be great. It could be my my one accolade in the Chaos Collective. That'd be good. That'd be good. Let's see. Oh fuck. Help. Nah, we won't need that. You can't do that, that's why. We can't unlock this. I wish I could just by smashing my cranium into it. That might be a good alternative. Let's see. Let us see. Nah, so Spa actually had an actually message ready to go. No, I'm joking. Sorry, Spa. Spa, I must stress as well, I've been constantly just been saying, I think the last stream especially, I was playing this, I was like, they were going to make a lot of decisions that Spa's going to hate, and we're fine with that. Spa, I hope you know, I hope you know I have no beef, buddy. It's purely for the memes. Purely for the memes. You, on the other hand, you probably have a lot of beef. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. Spa canonically hates me, as we've been through this. Exactly. Exactly. All I want now is a sucker roll in the Discord channel. That's it, guys. You gotta. The thing I look forward to more with that, Lamira, is the conversation I've now got to have with Flawberry about maybe implementing it. Hi, Flaw. So, something came up on the stream yesterday. We might be considering adding a sucker role. how do you feel about this? And the response I'll be getting is a ... Did Spa say this? And I'll be like, no, actually, it will be the Myra did. And then Flauberry will very timidly say, oh, okay. And that'll be the whole, that'll be it. And then it'll be made. And that's it. Love to be a fly on the wall of that conversation. Big love to Flauberry at the moment though, I know they're going through a lot. So, Flora, I don't know if you're listening to this or where you are, but hope you're holding up okay, buddy. Been this way. Sorry guys, I'm just exploring right now. I don't really have like a goal being here. I just kind of want to have a look around. So what does emergency return do? I really live for... No, actually it was the Myra. The Myra is now one-upping the former champion, which was Spa. Which could still be Spa. I don't know. You know what? I feel like there's gotta be a competition of sorts. I almost sent a message that Twitch would not have liked. By Twitch, do you mean Automod? Because Automod's notoriously grumpy. I've had a word with him, but he's a fucking miserable arsehole half the time. Oh, I see. That's what it does. I see. Alright, well we don't need to do that. I keep forgetting there's just a teleport at the end. I forgot. There we have that. Oh, that's gone up in plot price. Let's go. Plot stonk. Twitch and the Myra would not have liked that one. I also do not like that one personally. So thank you for... Yeah. Let's see. Oh, they're chickens they need. I forgot. Okay, got 2. And then we've got... Yeah, let's just put the rest in here. That's fine. Oh, look at all the honey plorts we're getting though. Our little baby slimes are doing well. That we got some honey ones now. These are my second favourite. The little honey slimes are cute. My favourite is still this little guy. This is puddle slime. I love them. They're just a little guy. They're just going blip 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 in the water. Cute. Love it. Caleb, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. Lil Puds, I love that. That's it. We're now only allowed to get one puddle slime, and it's this one. And their name is Lil Puds. Confirmed. Aww. And then we have the... Then we have this lot. They're angry and they're big and they're angry and they explode. But they vibe. But yeah, okay. I think we should probably try and get a hunter plort. What am I saying? A hunter slime to maybe mix with something in there. I don't know what yet. Maybe we do that with the phosphor slimes. Maybe that would be a good combo. I don't know. Okay, this hasn't gone up in value yet. The Fire Egg Nation, that's right. Then the Fire Egg Nation attacked. How could they? How could they? PB, thank you so much for the 45 stream streak. That is very, very generous and very lovely. Thank you so much. And yeah, PB, I hope you're having a great day. Hope everything's going well. Sorry, arranged poop eating. That's right. Yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We shall arrange the poop... That's all, folks. We shall arrange the poop eating hours, is what I was trying to say. But alas, the funny got too ahead of me. And it happens, you know? The funny didn't happen. 1 in 5 comedians. Actually, probably... That's a good question. I've not been to many like stand-up comedy, like even like on a smaller scale. I've not been to many stand-up gigs before. Do you think that like I always hear stories about comedians not being able to like land jokes, you know? Do you think that like it's actually a lot harder to make a room full of people laugh? Because I feel like when you go to a comedy like night or whatever it might be, sometimes you're already in the mindset just to laugh anyway, if it's like the right environment, you know what I mean? Like, obviously if something's like a terrible joke and it's like not actually that funny, then you won't. But even if it's kind of like a half-assed, like whatever it might be joke, you're still kind of like ah ha ha. Or if like the rest of the room find it funny, then it's kind of infectious, right? So I don't know, but I imagine it can be like a real mixed bag. You doing okay? Hope you're all doing good and staying safe. I am, thank you, PB, and I hope that you are too, buddy. And thank you so much for stopping in. I hope that you've had a good week so far, or at least you've been able to make some time for yourself and some chill time in the mix. And that goes for everybody, obviously. I mean, some great shows and some that really crashed them, but really, okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, I feel like it must really vary depending on who you're seeing, maybe, or like the vibe. I don't know, maybe if they just don't pass the vibe check, then they're doomed, you know what I mean? Sometimes that is the case. Alright, let's do a sleep. What if people laugh at you and not with you? I'm pretty sure that's how you start a some kind of enjoyment out of humiliation, though. Or maybe you learn to love it, you know? I feel like that's how you become a slapstick comedian, is by hurting yourself for the sake of entertaining people. We need more chicken. Hello, little pod. How you doing, man? Little pod's vibing. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. I went to a big show and every joke, this woman... And for every joke, this woman in the front was howling. So there were 2 waves of laughter at every bit. The laughter at the joke, and then the laughter at her, I see. Got ya. I mean, that's kind of fun though for the infectious side of it. Hopefully it didn't ruin the rest of the gig. Sometimes it's the comedian's issue, and sometimes it's a crowd issue. Got ya, got ya. You know who let me down? And maybe I'm speaking too soon. Muka fucking Changreta. Oh. Oh, okay. It's midnight, I need to sleep. Have a good stream. No worries at all, Spa. Thank you for stopping in. Have some good sleep. Yeah, I'll catch you soon, friend. Have a good one. Take care, buddy. That's it, we can all hate Luca Changretta together. I can't stand a comedian that relies on crowd work, as they can't do any sets without crowd and material isn't good. Yeah, fair enough, I can see it. I just want to rip. I want to rip somebody to shreds, and he ain't done yet. Tommy fucking Shelby. So for context, Luca Changretta is the character Adrian Brody plays in Peaky Blinders, and I personally think he's my favourite villain of the lot. I think he's by far the best performed one. Apart from maybe, who's the guy from Jurassic Park? Sam Neill? Sam Neill is like the inspector guy, is pretty good. But yeah. He's been the best so far. Yeah, no, he's great. There's so many good people in that show. I'm still really mixed about how elements of it are, but I can't say more than that until you finish the show, PB. I don't know, overall Peaky Blinders is very good. That's all I can say. There are bits and pieces I don't love though. And I also hate what it did to a whole generation of men. I feel like it's yeah, I don't know. I think the show is very good. I don't appreciate a bunch of young men thinking this is how I need to act and sound, especially from the UK. Absolutely hate it. Everyone thinks they're Tommy Shelby. I can't. Fuck off. It's infuriating, actually. It's like when people watch The Joker and were inspired instead of cautious. Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's one of those things where it's like... Because with Tommy Shelby, it's like... There are a bunch of characters in media where it's like you're not necessarily meant to... You can still enjoy a performance and a character, but you shouldn't then look at what they do and be like, right, well, that's how I should now also live my life. Like, you have people like... Walter White is probably another really good example where it's like somebody who at their core is not a good person, is fundamentally very fucked up, and yet people find a way to put them on a pedestal and make them out to be this like really cool person. I'm like, absolutely not. Are you crazy? Like, these people are insane. And Tommy Shelby's the exact same. Regardless, I know that listen, okay, Cillian Murphy, I would, but that's not the point, right? It's more the point is that he's a bastard, and you shouldn't be wanting to like root for a bastard. Like, he's not the good guy by any means. It's like I don't know. The subreddit about people like that, I think it's called Self-Aware Wolves. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's so funny. Like, oh, you're so close to understanding the point, but then you thought it was aspirational, literally. It must be like heart-wrenching to read that as well, because you can literally hear the cogs whirling of like, oh wow, this guy's done a bunch of horrible things, and then the person writing it posts a picture of themselves dressed up as Tommy Shelby. And it's like, I really want to be Tommy Shelby now. It's like, oh, I thought you got it. Okay, that's fine. It's so funny. But yeah, but no, Luca Changra are very good. Very good. And overall, like I say, Peaky Blinders is great, but it's not for everyone. And again, I must stress, I hate what it did to a whole generation of boys. Yeah. Not good. Not good stuff. But yeah, I guess like comparatively, like Walter White and the Joker are like the other two. I think they're probably the main examples of that though. From what I've seen, like they're definitely the two. I think the Joker probably more than anything else. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, but how can you not like the Joker? It's like, oh no, as a character, they are like one of the best Batman villains. Like in terms of like their like complexity and like who they are as a character and how messed up their situation is. That doesn't then mean that I want to be them or I respect them. I think that they're terrible people, like a terrible person. Absolutely not. I don't know. It's insane to me when people don't get it though. It's like, yeah, it just makes me realize like how that, and I'm gonna take the name Self-a-Werewolf here, but spin it. It makes me feel like it's a bit of culture shock really, where it's like, I don't think I was quite as self-aware to being like, at how different a bit of media can be interpreted in that way, because like, again, this might be very, very like one-minded or one-track-minded. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm pretty sure this is like, I've got a pretty universal vibe or a feel to it, and then you're like, oh, never mind. This actually ended up being, no, a bunch of people missed the mark here, and I'm like, oh, okay. I genuinely didn't see that coming, but okay. I don't know. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff. Anyway, Peaky Blinders, very good show. All of that to say, very good show. You know what I did watch this weekend with Jess though, and I was a little bit annoyed. How much can I say here? Is anybody interested in Good Omens, out of curiosity? The show? The show / finale movie? I'm debating on if I want to talk about it or not. You think something is cool and fun in fiction, then media not actually act out. Exactly, yeah, like, and even then, like, I think you saying it's fun also then meaning like it's good for the story. It's obviously not it might not be a fun subject matter, but it might be something that's like, it challenges the story and it challenges the viewer to think morally about what's being presented to them, right? So I agree, yeah, totally agree with that, PB, yeah. I love the book. It'll be a million years before I catch up on this show. Feel free to discuss. Okay, so Good Omens is a show. Series 1 and 2 might have been potentially one of my favourite shows of all time. Like, genuinely is. Like, I don't know if that's just because I really like David Tennant and Michael Sheen. But genuinely one of my favourite shows of all time. And they're such a good, like, combo in general. I was a bit disheartened to hear about all of the Neil Gaiman stuff that came out. I don't know if you heard. I won't repeat it here because it might be like a bit of a content warning for some people. So if you're curious, please look it up, but do it with caution if you're prone to anything. Yeah, trashy Gaiman, exactly the Myra. But yeah, overall, I was a bit upset by that, and it meant that he was no longer involved with how they wrapped it up. And furthermore, I think that David Tennant and Michael Sheen had to do a lot of pressing on their part to even make the finale happen. I don't know how true that is, but it's very, very much inferred that that was a big thing. With that being said, the finale wasn't great, to be honest with you. I think going past that, I'd be kind of unfair to talk about the show more. But it kind of wrapped it up. It felt very rushed to a point of it being... It felt like fan fiction. You know what it felt like? It felt like if somebody who loved the franchise or loved the books was just given whatever kind of fanfic ending they wanted, and then it happens. And don't get me wrong, there were some things in it that were really, really good. I will... My favourite bit of the whole finale was, and this is big spoilers, so feel free to mute temporarily. I will talk about it for maybe a few more minutes. The finale is the Book of Life and everything basically no longer exists, and everybody and everything is removed from Earth, basically, apart from the bookshop that Aziraphale has, and Crowley, and they're both in there. They're the two characters that David Tennant and Michael Sheen play. And the only other two people in there are God, in air quotes, and Satan, in air quotes. And I can't even remember why they agreed to it, but they basically persuaded God to reset everything, but without heaven and hell. And everything, the Big Bang happened, but then there were no, like, angels and demons to intervene, basically. And God just agreed to that. You know, God had no problem with that. God was like, yeah, even though the whole book and franchise up until this point has been about heaven and hell constantly being at each other's throats, which felt like nothing really mattered in the end. But the only bit that I thought was really good is they showed David Tennant and Michael Sheen's characters just as ordinary humans for the final 5 minutes who happen to meet up, and they become like a gay couple, because throughout the whole first two series there's like a bit of a will they won't they, but will they hook up? But they did a whole thing, they went out of their way to like actually get them to like hook up, and it was one of the cutest things I've ever seen. Resolve the tension, yeah, exactly. And I think that was very sweet. That was probably my favourite bit, to the point where I was seeing people say, if they just made a show about them being a couple, I think that would be great. But everything else about the finale just wasn't very good. And I think that's my I think that's pretty much where I stand with it as well. Like, everything about it that made Good Omens good wasn't present in this finale whatsoever. And it was very much carried by those two throughout. So yeah. That wouldn't be satisfying for you either. Yeah, I don't know how the books ends, to be honest with you. Part of me really wants to go and read the books now, or at least listen to the audiobooks. That being said, do I want to support Neil Gaiman? I don't know. I'm in a bit of a morally grey area with that guy now. And if I should be supporting it, but like, it's I'd be intrigued to see what the story actually is. Won't buy any of his anymore since he's still alive. Very true. Maybe you could get them from a library or something. That's true. I could surf the seas for it as well, I suppose, right? I could surf the various digital seas for something. So maybe that'll be maybe that'd be how I do it. But yeah. But no, overall, I wasn't super into the finale. Yeah. Ray, welcome in. How you doing? Ray, are you still in Ireland right now? How's it going? Hope you and KY are doing well. And the cats, of course. Halfway through the trip, hell yeah. I'm so jealous, honestly, I really want to go to Ireland. I haven't been... It feels like such a sin that I haven't been to Ireland or Scotland. And like, they're basically on my doorstep. And yet, like, it's... Yeah, Ireland is... It's on my list. Sorry, Ireland. 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 It's pretty rad, to be honest. The culture here is so much nicer than the US. Honestly, everyone... All of the stories I've heard about Ireland has been like... One of my... This is a bit of a distant relative, I suppose, but one of my mum's cousins recently got married, and his wife is from Ireland, so it means that they all went to a wedding a while ago, and everyone apparently was so friendly. It was such a like lovely time. It was over in Cork, I think. But yeah, no, it sounds absolutely lovely. I'd love to go one day. I'd love to go, but Scotland I feel like I need to do first. I feel like I should do it in order of proximity. But yeah. But awesome. Well, I hope you guys having a great time though. Is there anything else in particular that you're seeing while you're there, Ray, or is it just sort of going with the vibes? Oh, yeah, 100%. Yes, please. Yeah, we'd love to see some pigs. We're going to Galway next, and Skellig Island, if the weather clears up. Oh, I feel like I've... Oh no, I'm so stupid. In my head I was like, I think I've heard of Skellig Island. I probably have. But I'm thinking of the place in The Witcher. What's it called? That says a lot about me. What's it called? Is it Skellige? I think it's called Skellige in The Witcher. That's what I'm thinking of. No, I think I have heard of Skellig Island as well though. That's cool though, hell yeah. Oh, that's it. It's where they filmed the Star Wars movie, Puffin. Oh yeah, and that's the same movie where Mark Hamill has the green milk, right? That's the one. That's great without context as well. The little porgs, yeah. To be fair, the porgs were probably one of the better things from the new trilogy. That's awesome though. I feel like there's so much, like, just in terms of like the geology of everything around there as well. I imagine it's absolutely beautiful, like just the landscapes and everything. I imagine it being very picturesque, to be honest. Very excited. I hope it doesn't get cancelled. Well, I'm sending you all of the best luck wishes for the weather. I know that over here we have real pot luck occasionally. It's literally luck of the draw, but listen, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be good. And yeah. You see Ali soon? Yeah, I do. Yeah, we see Ali soon. Seeing Ali on Saturday. That's gonna be fun. Ray, I know that you're super nearby, but it's very sad that we're not gonna be able to catch you this time. But hopefully there will be another time soon. Yeah, me and Jess were talking about it, and I can't believe it's been like, is it 3 years this year since we met up? For context, Ray, KY, Ali, Joel, and me we went to like London together, and that was like the first time I met Ray, KY, and Ali in person. That's the first time Joel and Ali met each other in person as well, which is really sweet. Don't tell them I said that. I can't be having Joel hear me get sentimental. He hates that. Joel hates that. But no, it's really sweet. It's so sweet. I'm pretty delayed. Refreshing. No worries. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Have you played this game before? No, this is a first time playthrough, Ray. I've been learning as I go. I've been told that the one thing I should be doing more is doing arranged poop eating. And by that I mean making these slimes or these slimes eat other kinds of poop. What an insane sentence. I know. I promise in the context of this game, that is like the biggest brainest thing to say. But only in this game. I do not condone arranged poop eating otherwise. Anyway, but no, the plort eating, to make different slimes, we need to do that a bit more. No, it's going well. Overall, I'm really liking it, Ray. Ray, have you played the sequel? Because I haven't heard a ton about it, but I'm hoping it's good. It's good. Is it better than this? I think. Oh no, maybe I have heard. I think I heard somebody say it might be a tad bit like better for quality of life, but that's all. That probably is all I have heard actually. I'm not sure on that one though. There are more slime ranches? Yeah. Or slimy ranches. Why did I say it like that? Slimy ranches. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Proceeding to alienate my my American friends once again. Let's go feed the exploding fellas. You were just trying to do my accent justice. I think it's a little bit better, but not a huge preference between the two. That's fair. Honestly, I wasn't sure at first with this game. Like, I was enjoying it, but I wasn't sure what the big hype was, but I am getting it now. Like, it was a bit of a slow burn for me, but I'm glad that I stuck it out, because now I'm kind of in the zone now, you know? I finally get it. I finally get it. But yeah. Oh, Ray, have you been playing Pokopia? I was meaning to ask you about that as well. I'm not generally a big Pokemon guy these days, but I was curious. I've heard very good things about it. It's satisfying to find all the little guys I know. They're all so sweet as well. I think Lil Pod, still my favourite. Lil Pod, my favourite little guy. But yeah. I made the mistake of putting these blue glowies in the sun and they died. Ranger, that's traumatic, dude. That's not okay. That's so sad. I played like 300 plus hours of Copia. Oh my goodness. I literally played nothing else since it came out. Honestly fair though, I've heard very good things about it. I've heard it's like the one good reason to get a Switch 2 at the moment as well. So I don't know, I do eventually need to upgrade. I recently got Tomodachi Life, the new one. It's been really fun. We're going to be streaming it soon. But there aren't really many other things that I want to get on my Switch now, to the point where I'm like, I could probably use a new one. But at the same time, do I need a new one? Like, I'm trying to like justify me getting another Switch eventually, you know? But yeah. I make mistakes in some games, like putting a poop chute in front of the water pipe in City Skyline. That is tragic. I'm sorry. Like putting the poop chute... That's also poop chute. It just makes me think of the chocolate factory thing, sorry. In front of the water pipe, City Skylines, and infecting a town without any healthcare. Ranger, that sounds the equivalent of putting a sim in a swimming pool and removing the ladder. Has the same kind of energy. Are you sure that's a mistake? That sounds very intentional. For a while I was getting up an hour early before work just to play it. I was thinking about it all day. I'm burning out on it now. They're still really good. Hell yeah. It's going up in price in a few months. I don't know if you saw. Yeah, I did see. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm going to have to wait and see what the vibes are. Yeah, agreed, Caleb. I think I'm all good not to get one right now. Yeah, exactly. It'll be something I need to get eventually when my Switch 1 actually packs it in. I might as well get the new one at that point, right? But it's doing pretty well at the moment. I'm still able to run everything fine. You, Dave? Oh, as in like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like the Augustus Gloop shoot. I just remembered what Chocolate Factory could also mean. Oh, that is okay. We're on the same page. Fine. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Oh no. Yeah, exactly, Ray. I think I'm gonna wait and see for the time being. I don't know, like, because the new Star Fox also doesn't really entice me, especially after we were looking at Slippy. And all of the realistic animals. Chocolate Factory, arranged chocolate eating. That sounds like a Reddit, doesn't it? Let's be honest, that sounds like a Reddit forum. r/arranged chocolate eating. It always circles back to fetish content, it really does. I brought mine through one of those curries things where you can pay over several months instead of so that it was actually really good. Paid £30 a month. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. I might, if I do that, I probably will do something like that, Caleb. I probably would do something like that. Okay, Ray, thank you so much for stopping. It's been lovely to see you again. Ray, we need to have like a proper catch up at some point soon. Maybe when you guys are back and Ali's back as well. We'll try and have like a little regroup. But yeah, take care, Ray. And enjoy Island. I do keep saying Island. Now that you've pointed it out, I do say Island, not Ireland. That's a bad habit I've trained myself into. Islands, that's right. No pod. Their diet is water. Oh my god. I could sit here for hours, honestly. I mean, maybe not with that going on in the background. These guys are like the loud neighbors. And little Puds is trying to live their best life. While these guys are... I don't know, doing their thing. Duke kabooming everywhere. That's it. And he's only ever been called Duke Kaboom. We've never given him any other aliases at all. Whatever terrible thing you called him. Yeah. You knew? I knew. I knew. Yeah. There we go. That sounds like a good one to get, actually, upgrade-wise. I'm getting too predictable. No. It's all good. It's all good. If anything, it means that the hive mind is engaging the Myra. I wouldn't worry. It just means we're more in sync. That's all good. One of us and all that. You're right, I should just feel seen. I love that I said I was going to go exploring today. We did it once and then we kind of gave up. You know what it actually was? I reckon it was... I wanted to look like I was doing something while Spa was here. And then it's like, Spa's gone everyone, we can go back to doing nothing. It does feel a bit like that. Exactly. Honestly, puttering time, my favourite time. Just having a waddle. Andy's here. Yeah, it's like Toy Story. Oh no, did you guys see what they did to Woody for Toy Story 5? They're making him lose his hair at the back. Now obviously, no disrespect to anybody that has had a bit of hair loss or whatever, this isn't what this bit is. But it's a toy, you know? Like, I don't understand why they're doing it to Woody. He's a toy, exactly. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Lamyra. Hang on, I'll see if I can find a picture. Woody losing his hair. Oh no. Some of these are insane. Hang on. think the logical theory is that his hat has been rubbing against his head each time somebody takes it on and off. Agreed. From this image I'll show you now, that is definitely what they're going for. But yeah, it's yeah. I think this is actually from the trailer, maybe? I could be wrong. You're broken, I don't want to play with you anymore. His hat would rub just here. I guess that's true. Unless, like, you know the inside of his hat? Does it have like a... Sorry, it wouldn't, you're right. But maybe the inside of his hat... His hat is hat-shaped. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. In that case, I got nothing. I got nothing on that one. I got nothing on that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird though, isn't it? What a choice. Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That was actually a mistake. Thank you, Cousin Rat. Good gift. I know. Just Kill. This was submitted by Just Kill, in case you didn't know. He's confirmed development on Yeti Files 3. Stay tuned. Good stuff. We love to see it. Good stuff. You don't say. Actually, yeah. This is a wild card entry from Flawbury. Actually, you're right. Sorry, I shouldn't lie. I shouldn't lie. Because Just Kill, we need to be more like Just Kill. Just Kill never lies, guys. He never lies. I wonder if he'll be summoned. Just Kill. How else can we summon him? Just Kill, I'll do a Toad impression. That'll get he'll show up if I say that. He'll show up if I say that. That's like catnip to a cat. That's why he better not actually show up now. I'll be traumatized if he does. Nobody, if I find out someone has DM'd him, I'll be furious. I'm making notes of who's in chat right now. The Myra, Ranger, and Caleb. If any of you message Just Kill, I'm gonna be fuming. I'm gonna be fuming. It's because I don't want to do Toad. Sorry, I don't want to voice Toad. It has to be organic, this is true. An organic... I need to watch what I say. An organic summoning. There we go. I don't know what I was actually about to say then, but I'm glad I stopped myself. An organic coming. There you go. That's a nice little audio bit for you. We're gonna add that to the Dave Ranger. Fuck's sake. For anyone that doesn't know, Ranger just gigantified the Wallace and Gromit Poochie. Thank you. That was a jump scare. That was like a proper, like, I felt attacked by that, you know what I mean? trying to get as many hens as possible. Because I think we're going to try and find the next big slime to, like, feed up. The more food we have to present, the better, really. Yeah. Ew. How did he get it that big asking for a friend? You guys have been through my search history again, that's so rude. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, we get little puds and friends. Okay. Okay, new mission. We're gonna do that first. The Myra, I don't even... I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, buddy. I don't know if I want to read that one. I don't know if I want to read that one. Yeah. Yeah. You could hear it, yeah. That's a, yeah. Oh. That is funny though. The reaction's all I need. There you go. I have been thinking about... I probably shouldn't say this because I don't want people to get their hopes up, but I have been, like, toying with the idea of, like, a face cam occasionally. But it would really have to depend on, like, how I'm feeling and my mood and stuff like that. I really do like the idea of doing it. An unbelievable segue, I know. I know. I hear danger. Where's the danger? Oh. Oh, thank you, Myra. Yeah, no, overall, it's like... I think the biggest thing for me is it's like, when I've done it in the past, I've been like, very weirdly self-conscious about it. I think I've said this a lot before, but I end up checking it more than I think is healthy. And it gets to a point where it's like... I'm not really, like... streaming anymore. I'm just sort of making sure that I'm... Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I haven't done it for a few years though, so maybe I'll be fine. Who knows, you know? Organically even, yeah. It's okay. It's okay, I don't mind talking about it. It's just I like to give people... I know that people don't necessarily feel the... They might not necessarily expect the reasoning behind it, but I like to give a reason anyway, you know? I like to be, like, relatively honest about it. Can you turn it off for you? Make it so you don't see yourself? I think if anything that'll make me more worried, as bad as that sounds, because like if I will then go back and watch it and I will be like, I think I'll be even more embarrassed because I'll be like, oh my god, how did I let this happen? And I'll be like, I look like a mess right now, or whatever it might be. Not that I do, just to be clear. We're working on self-confidence. But it's one of those things where it's like, I think I'd be thinking about... Oh no, we're dead. No, we need to get little Pud back. We need to get little Pud his friends home. But yeah, but it's a good suggestion though, the Myro. Just to be clear, it's a good call, but I feel like I'll just be thinking about it too much. Am I going the right way? I think I might have been. Is it just round here? That's understandable. I very much understand the feeling. I admire all of you who had the courage to stream. Aw, that's so sweet, PP. Thank you. Again, I weirdly... I think it's also like I feel less timid or a little bit less afraid in general when I'm just a voice with like a weird little goofy cartoon that moves. It's... I don't know. It feels weirdly a little bit liberating, actually. Let's see. Get out my leg. You're gonna have to put up with us, all of us calling you a certified QP 100. 20 times per stream, I fear. I mean, Flawbury has already been through that trauma. And he's affirmed me that it's fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. That's also very sweet. That's very sweet. So don't worry, I'm prepared for this. I understand the implications of this, but yeah. It's good you have a friend to turn to in those trying times. Oh, I've got all of you. All of you are my friends, to be clear. Just to be clear. And by that I mean the people who are currently in chat. And everyone that's been in chat today, actually. But as well as that, now that I'm done affirming everybody else, and everyone in general, only us. Yeah. That's it, I actually hate everybody. Guys, real talk. Hate everyone else in the Chaos Collective. Just gonna start some beef. Welcome back to Drama Nation HD Climax. What's the show called? What's the show where they slag each other off on YouTube? It's something like that. We're just calling it Climax, god damn it. God damn it. But no, for real, it's like... What was my point? Sorry, I got carried away with the bit I did. No, what I was saying was, you know, just by streaming and having so many lovely friends to fall back on, it has generally raised my confidence a lot. I think that's a big reason secretly I also stream, is it's a really good tool for helping me build that. Because yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's something that I think I've always struggled with a little bit, but I think I'm relatively good at masking it, and that's not a healthy thing to do, just to be clear. But it's something I need to get better at with time, and I think I have done that, you know. But yeah, no, this is interesting. Yeah? And that little pud's got some friends now. That's sweet. Every time I hit Climax, I think of Bayonetta. I've actually never played a Bayonetta game. I've been meaning to. I just know that it's very, how do I put this? It's quite full on, and a man made it, and that's all I can really say without starting any fires. It's a man's idea of, yeah. I'm not gonna get into it, but from what I've seen, it looks like the gameplay could be fun. It could be a fun game. In another life, Bayonetta's my sugar mama. It's quite full on and man-made. Sorry, and a man made it. It's an extremely descriptive sentence. Yeah, I love all of the details in there. Okay, now I guess I can kind of say it. I watched Fabled Person Mark. I've talked about Mark before. Who ran the community that I met Ray and Ali through. They had some big beef with Bayonetta as a game. Oh, you meant it. Okay, not sarcastically. I mean, I did kind of say a lot about nothing there, though. You know what I mean? It sums it up well, but at the same time, there's not a lot of meat to the... I guess it's a good, like, TLDR, right? Maybe that's right. But yeah, all in all, watching him play it, I don't remember a lot from the playthrough, but it did feel very much like it was a creation of, like, a single dude about a woman who is very, very over the top. We'll go with that. And yeah, I felt like in some ways it wasn't. I don't want to shit on the things people like, but it did feel a little bit like. It felt a bit tasteless at times, I guess, is maybe the thing I'm trying to say. But again, I've not played it, so maybe I might have also been going along with what he was saying about it at the time, because I think that's what his opinions were on it. But it did feel a little bit like... It felt like, okay, it was a Devil May Cry game if the main character was a woman and they kept continuously making a deal of the fact it was a woman character. Is that a good way of putting it? Maybe that's a good way of putting it. But yeah, it's, again, I'm sure the gameplay is very good. The story might even be very good for all I know, but it's, I don't know. Is that the same person that made Nier? I cut back to Firefox and I was immediately greeted by the Woody jump scare. Sorry, complete tone shift. I tabbed back. I wanted to double check who made who made Bayonetta. Is it the same person that made Nier? Nier Automata? Or Automata? It's made by Platinum Games, studio famous for Bayonetta. There we go. There we go. I also don't know a lot about Nier, so I'm hoping that the same doesn't apply for Nier. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I could be completely missing the mark with Bayonetta. I wasn't playing it. I don't want to sound like I'm pussyfooting around it just for the sake of appeasing everybody, but at the same time, from what I saw of it, it did feel a little bit tone deaf at times, but I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Anyway, what were we talking about? We're talking about confidence. We were talking about confidence. Anyway, I don't really have a lot more to add to that. overall, yeah, I'd say I think the thing I was saying was streaming has just really helped for that overall, and again, I'm just very lucky to have so many lovely friends from all over the world that are, yeah, just willing to check in, whether it's on stream or off stream. Like, I genuinely do. I just appreciate hanging out with people. So, thank you. I'm getting emotional. I need to stop. Thank you, Justkill, for killing the very, very, the very... Thank you. Justkill, I was on the verge of having a little happy cry. So thank you. I got very sentimental, and then I look at chat, and the first thing I read is, "What did Cousin Rat bring us today?" I fucking love that. Justkill, please never change, dude. I love you. I love you so much, man. How you doing? Justkill, today Cousin Rat brought us Yeti Files 3, which I believe you're announcing is in development as of right now. You're co-directing it with Kojima. And Cousin Rat is your executive producer. Can we get an interview from you? How do you feel about this? The Jima, that's right. So I don't know him as his full name. Just the Jima. We've got chickens left, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna feed... We haven't found the slimes that I wanted. But maybe if I feed these guys... We have some, like, cat ones. Maybe we'll just make them all cats. You plan to go all out on the big heads option? Is that the big heads cheat code that's notoriously in every Yeti Files iteration, of course? Of course, yeah, good. We love continuation, that's our favourite bit. It's like in Silent Hill when they have like the dog in like the back rooms. Like actually being the one that's like controlling everything. Like a little Easter egg, you know? Yeah. No, good stuff. I look forward to seeing it when it comes out, man. Best of luck to both of you. And again, Cousin Rat working their hardest to work with you. Right. Also fully moddable and Tomodachi Life compatibility. That's crazy. Considering no games currently have Tomodachi Life compatibility, that's a good leap. We appreciate that. We appreciate the level of dedication. We really put the files in there. Oh, damn it. Can that be the tagline to the game? The Yeti Files 3. We really put the files in there. This is not a joke. Oh, Justkill has got another streak of 30. Thank you very much, Justkill. Let's get the wheel up for you. The wheel load. Let's find out. It's having a hard time. Oh, there we go. That's why it's trying to load the one stream wonder wheel. which has got 400 games on it. So no wonder it's struggling. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, just kill. As always, you know the drill. We're gonna do the 10 shuffle. I would like to dedicate this one to all my fans. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is your wheel. This is what it looks like. Okay. Just kill. Good luck. And thank you again for the 30 stream streak. He actually got the... Oh, close though. Close. Scammed, I know, but listen, 20 isn't bad. 20's better than 1, and J Boogie is forever stuck in 1 limbo, so you're doing better than your brother. That's the main thing. What would you like to put your votes into, dude? I need some time. Okay, no worries. I shall leave you to it in that, my dude. I have the sheet open whenever you're ready. Alright, you can go in here, and you can go in here. I'm gonna need speed up to feed them right immediately. Will it? I actually know the game this time. Oh, Killer 7. I've never played that. Again, I think we talked about Killer 7 a few times, but I've heard it's good. I still have some sound bites in it, from it stuck in your head. Hell yeah. It's a bit odd but fun game. Hell yeah. We love to hear it. Do you know who made it? It looks a lot like a Capcom game. You know what I'm saying? It has big Capcom energy, but I don't think it is. Also I did. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, Jusco. It won't happen again, dude. It won't happen again. That's it, I'm done too. He's making games constantly. John Capcom. My main guy, John Capcom. John Com. That sounds like a... That sounds like a... What does that sound like? It's a rom-com but better. The John Com is when it's a straight white male playing the lead protagonist. That's what it's called. That's a John Com. Genre. There you go. That's good. The Myra, that's really good. I'm not even being facetious. I mean it. That's very good. That was a very good, but not with the smiley face. That was a sincere, very good. All the Bondulants, Bonds the non. Bonds names. That's such a good video. Bonds the name. Names the Bonds, non. Names. James. You know, facetious when you affirm me? Absolutely not. Just to be clear, absolutely not. When I go for affirmations, I know that you're doing a bit, but still, just to be clear, affirmations are different to me reacting to jokes and puns. You know? The Bond's names. James' name. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Lamira, I'm very sorry if I've ever given you that impression, by the way. Okay, good. Okay, good. I had a second where I was like, oh my god. What if I did something? Oh no. Oh no. I felt the same fear I have when I see Spar enter chat and tell me I'm playing Slime Rancher wrong. It happened all over again. Again, I must reiterate, Spar, I love you, buddy. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm doing it for a bit. Mr. Legendary Slime Ranch. I know, how could I? How will I sleep at night? The fear struck again. It did. Even when they aren't hit, literally. We were on this screen earlier, and Spar asked me who's behind you, and I thought Spar was threatening me and saying that Spar was behind me. Genuinely, I thought they were about to say I'm there, and if you make one wrong move, I'm gonna get you. And then only to find out they were actually referring to who's the concerned-looking man. And that's moi. Turn around, bud. What was that? What the fuck? Since when have we had guff power? What is this? Concern little old me, that's right. Blast Chicken. Good. Blast Chicken sounds like the name that, like, GTA would call their chicken restaurant. You know what I mean? And then you'd hear about it on the radio. Well, come over to Blast Chicken. Get your ass blasted. No. Okay, we need to stop the bit. Stop the bit. We're not doing the bit. It's fine. Oh yeah, friggin' chicken. That is actually one of them, isn't it? I forgot about that. Friggin' chicken, I think. Is that the one in, Is that the one in, That's all, folks. What's it called? San Andreas. It's in that one, right? You can work there, right? Or am I misremembering that? Get your ass blasted is what Dave's headcanon restaurant offers. Yeah. You know, you can do, yeah. What's the thing we were saying about earlier? It wasn't consensual poop eating. What was it called? Oh, it was Bloodlines, of course. It was Bloodlines, that's what it was. It was Bloodlines, my bad. Arranged, that was it. Arranged pooping. Dave's Fetish Restaurant. Oh god, you don't want to go there. Fucking hell. That is true, you know what? That is true, but especially right now, maybe not the best idea. You're already in a degree of pain, so that's more than fair. I get ya. Dave, it's the most hilarious and embarrassing and painful sunburn I've ever had in my life. I imagine, because like, I think that's another thing as well, is like, I mean, obviously apart from it looking burnt, you also then have the complication of, well damn, my ass is burnt, so therefore I've now got to sit down, and because of what I do for, you know, because of like having to work and just live your life, sitting down is surprisingly a very big part of that. So it's I'm not surprised that it's been traumatic, Lamira. I'm very sorry. But no, anyway, I hope it passes. Have you got something to help soothe it? I feel like the worst part whenever I've been sunburnt is like the agonizing pain for like the first like few days after. So like having something to like soothe it has always been helpful. You do? Perfect. Put some aloe vera in it. I'll be a baby about it for at least 2 more days. But also because it makes me laugh. I mean, in situations like that, you can only like look back and think, well, this is my life now, and laugh about it. And in some ways, you'd be like, look, at least I've got a souvenir from the holiday. You know? Oh look, the holiday, it left me a little present. It's not a very nice present. But either way, it's a reminder. A reminder of the trip you had, you know? That is a message, actually. Sorry, I missed that. So Myra, I'm not going to read that. But that I think that has to be up there as one of the best out of context. One of the best out of context things. He had to stop. I was like, the Myra might not want that to be read out. So I'm like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. All in a day's work. All in a Dave's work. There you go. Oh, it was for me, sure. Yeah. 100. Very good. There it is. There it is. That very good is the equivalent of like in 1,000 yards there, you know what I mean? It's got the same kind of energy. We believe in you, brother. Thanks, man. And I believe in you. Good luck on your endeavor. I'm very excited to see the out. Big boy. Another big boy. Sometimes you're the whip and sometimes you're the llama. I've never been the whip. That's fine. I'm waiting for the day. That's fine. That's fine. What can I say? I'm just very llama coded, clearly. That's okay though. It'll be a good day. That or we're thinking something's off today. Can't put my whip on it, but something feels off. A good day, very true. My money is longer than James Cameron. Thanks, just wow. I'm so brain rotted by that. I thought Just Kill said it. Sorry, Ranger. You're right. What an unhinged man Dracula Flo is. I refuse to call him anything else. I believe his canonical name is Dracula Flo as well. I will not hear otherwise. But yeah. Just walk straight into a wall then, that's fine. Sorry, I was thinking about being the camel. Right, what are we doing? He laughs nervously. My favourite bit is being called out for when I'm trying to segue away from something as well. That's like... genuinely, I find that very funny, so thank you. Desperately brainstorming for the next topic. It's that or I keep reading Just Kill's message about Crawdad's fucking, so... I'm running out of options. It's either Dracula Flow or the conversation we were talking about. I'm glad because I also find it very funny. Good. That's the main thing, you know. That's the main thing. Oh! Oh, it's a friend. You're up, mate. I love it when we say things and then you're like, but yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Anyway. About the weather, eh? Mine's either or That's fair enough though. Like everybody's got a everyone's got a term they use when they're either not willing to read something out or elaborate, or I don't know, just generally have like a bit of a brain pause, you know? You're waiting for the information to sink in. That's okay. That's okay. You alright, buddy? Oh, they're fun. Oh, PB, don't say that about yourself, buddy. You're doing great, yeah? Even if you meant it as a joke, you know what, I'm gonna employ the Katie emote. 1 sec. Now that I'm subscribed, 1 second. I hope Katie streams again soon. That was really fun. There we go. There you go. Please behave yourself. Make sure you're looking out for yourself, please. And we don't think you're brain dead. You're great. Speak kindly. We're threatening you with a sofa. Speak kindly about yourself, please. Wildly funny when Milky thought it was a sofa. Honestly, I can't see it the same way anymore though, you know what I mean? It just becomes one of those things where it's like, I can't view it any other way now. A cute little therapy couch. That's it. That's such a cute way to censor something like that though. It's like, I'm threatening you with help and kind words. Meanwhile, I just love watching Just Kill go on autopilot. It's my favorite. The Dracula flows through me. There it is. But yeah. I had a dream about Vampire the Masquerade the other night, actually. That was something I was meaning to talk about. What was it? Oh, I had a stress dream about it, that was it. So... Were you turned? What do you mean? Was I turned? My friends play Vampire the Masquerade TTRPG. Sorry, I'm getting overstimulated with the evil slimes as well. 1 sec. Some of my friends I played the Vampire Masquerade TTRPG with were also traveling with me for this trip. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. How was the RPG? Because I've only ever... I think Pedro really wanted to set up a game for it at one point. I don't know if we ever got anywhere with that. But obviously Pedro is a lot more busy now, which is fair enough. But I'd be down to try it. I really like the game, so... Oh, as in embraced? Turned into a vampire. I was in the game, but so the dream Juska was about me playing the game. We talked about it last night. We'll have Vampire the Masquerade on the log, and we do indeed. That's really cool. I'd love to play the TTRPG one day. But yeah, the game was great. But there was one fight in it the fight just before. Juska will remember the fight I'm talking about, and anybody that's played the game will know what I'm about to talk about. I've forgotten the name of the character, but she turns into like a slug monster, and the fight is ludicrously difficult depending on who you're playing as, like what kind of vampire you are at the beginning. The Ming, yeah, it might be Ming. Yeah, Minging. Exactly. Sorry, spoilers. You're right. My bad. My bad. That fight genuinely took us, I want to say 6+ hours to beat. And even then, I was like, I reckon it took a bit longer, really. But the game was really good overall. I was surprised at how well it actually held up, to be honest, as well. There are some things that are very like product of its time, but overall I didn't think it actually had aged too poorly. I don't know, it's pretty good. Enjoyed it. That's where Blaramy also came from, kinda. But yeah, Jack was my favourite character as well. I don't know what that says about me. But yeah. Thank you for the 5 votes for the Darkness 2, Just Kill. Give me a sec. Oh, god damn it. I see now why. I see why you've given him, given the Darkness 2 5. Right, well, the Darkness 2 is now at 6-7 votes. Well done. Well done, Just Kill. God damn it. Yeah. Could you add a couple more? I'd be breaking the rules by doing it myself, but if somebody else wanted to give it a vote, then by all means. I know. I know. But don't worry, guys. At the rate I'm getting through Slime Rancher, and the rate that Spar is sending me hate mail, we're probably not going to finish this for a while anyway. So I wouldn't worry. It's all good. Oh, perfect. There we go. We got some more votes for the Darkness too. There it is. Thank you very much, the Myra. You're making it the weed number. You know the weed number? Very good. Very good. Yep. Just to be clear, I know it's not the weed number, but in case that wasn't. Anyway. I like that he clarified. You never know. You never know. Guys, I've never done a weed in my life. Not even one time. I'll let you between the lines. Whenever somebody remotely British says number, I'm immediately remembered of the number file guy. Who's the number file? Number. One of the classic YouTube channels, Gaia. Are they still going? Are they still a thing? Well, we actually needed some more roosters, I think. I feel like we're doing... At the moment, we've got one rooster between all of these hens. We need to... Yeah. Dave's accent is really promoting discussion today. I don't know if it's the accent or just me butchering words in general, but it really is. It really is. The accent. Okay, good. Right, we're gonna. No, don't do that. We're about to read something inappropriate. We're making it worse. Okay. Right. This is from the Myra. All right. Would you say that cock is overworked? Yep. Okay. Just gonna let that one sit for a minute. Yep. Good. I'm glad. The Myra, I'm glad to hear. Yep. That's fine. Fine. Better to be auto-modded, more chaos. No, what that would actually mean is Just Kill would just reject all of them and make people plead with him in the DMs so he can unban them. Chaos is a ladder. Rhythm is a dancer. You're making me into a villain. We were talking about this earlier, about how people worship and idolize villains like the Joker. It turns out Just Kill is just the same. Just Kill is embracing the villain arc. And soon people will also be referring to Just Kill in the same way on Reddit. This is known. I'd be screaming to be released. In the chat, Wig. Thank you for clarifying, Lamira. That's very good of you. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. See? We're all learning from one another. That's good. It's good to learn from other people. It's great, you know? It's good stuff. Coming back to this room just reminded me of the camel comment, and fuck's sake. Guys, it might be time to end the stream. This whole time I felt like we deviated away from it, and it's like, no. The camel comment has come back. God damn it, I'm reminded. The camel room. Officially. Get the whip. Oh no. Not the whip. I mean, what? Duska, what have you sent us? Let's have a look. Do I want to know? Thanks, Joskill. Thanks. Look at this guy. It's the Jonkler. Very good. Oh yeah, sorry. Clown warning. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Clown warning. It's a bit. You know what? I'm gonna do a YouTuber apology. Guys, I'm sorry for doing the clown warning. Too late. The clown was already on screen, and we zoomed into his pixelated pupil. And at that point, I apologized. I should have apologized sooner. And warned you guys sooner. I'm sorry. Yep. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Lamira, I'm very sorry. Always on point with the clown warning. Hello, YouTube. Why are they all so big? Oh, it's because they all poop out. I remember now. That means more of these guys will get the same as well. I'm digging deep and finding forgiveness in my heart. Thank you. Thank you. I understand though. And I will do better. I'm gonna add a pipette of water to my cheek. to continue the YouTuber apology look. But no, accountability is what matters exactly. I'm fine with being held accountable, that's fine. I'm never forgiving Dave. Oscar, what did I do to you, buddy? To your cheek? Are you gonna drool? Oh, on the surface of it. No, it depends on if it's before or after the camel activity. Anyway, sorry. We need to drop the camel bit. I'm sorry. It's not funny anymore. That checks out. Yeah. Oh, for the late clown warning. Fair. Fair. Oh, true. It was a llama. You're right. My bad. It was a llama. That is true. Hey, I mean, whatever works in the roleplay department, right? It's fine. It really whips the llama's ass. That is the idea. This is true. This is a good wholesome game. This is nice, isn't it? Good. This is gonna be a great VOD. I can't wait for little Timmy14 to say thank you for playing Slime Rancher. What does being a llama / camel mean? And to that I say, little Timmy, don't Google it. Good. Actually, this should be age verified anyway. Imagine if oh god, I just only find Dave's videos in 1,000 years. They're gonna think you were God. I hope not. Are you kidding me? They're gonna be thinking, wow, gods are really fucking wimpy back then. I thought they were meant to be stoic and like and fucking ruling over people. This guy keeps talking about being the camel. That's crazy. How dare you? Sorry. Speak fucking kindly. Alright. Mrs. Sofa, I'm sorry. That's it. We've gendered the sofa now as well. Apparently it's Mrs. Sofa. We'll need to check that with Katie and make sure that's okay, actually. Mummy Sofa, okay. God damn it. God damn it. There'd be the Just Kill cult and the J Boogie sect. That's it. That's true. That's true. Everyone would have their own little things. I welcome you, followers. Watch Just Kill still be alive in 1,000 years' time, though. I'm just saying, he's gonna find the way. Oh yeah, or revive him. That's it. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Just Kill is gonna be like the knight from the Last Crusade, who's just sitting there waiting for people to show up to like pick the right chalice. He's in torpor? Should I know this? I feel really stupid. He's in torpor? Oh, okay. Wow, it's one thing I will say, it's crazy considering how much I like that game, how little of bits of it stuck. But yeah. Okay, that checks out. The dormant state. Okay, got ya. I see. Yeah. In hindsight, I don't know if I would have played a Gangrel. In hindsight, you know. I think I enjoyed it, but I think that if I could pick, I generally like to pick characters that talk. Like I go for like what I like to call the Han Solo build most of the time. Where it's like, they're quick and they're good with words. And that's kind of like their thing. They're like charisma and dexterity based, I guess. But yeah. But yeah. But no, it was still fun playing Gangrel. It's a very different playstyle to what I usually play. But I had a good time with it. Skill might just be an ancient eldritch being who likes chilling with us. Honestly, I'm just picturing. You guys know from Sponge. I know that it's from Nosferatu, but you know that it's also in SpongeBob, which is how I know of it. You know the old Nosferatu film. I pictured Juskill just being in like black and white as like a little guy, just like watching the stream. You know what I mean? I'm saying all of this even though I know what Juskill actually looks like. But still. Did you ever play the other Vampire the Masquerade games? I haven't yet. Out of all of them, Amira, which ones would you recommend? I feel like Juskill, we've had this conversation too. I think I was speaking to Pedro about it. Is Juskill also a certified cutie? Yeah, I think so. Genuinely. I'm not as Giga Chad as Dave. I'm not Giga Chad, guys. I hate to break it to you. I'm really not. I do well for myself. Exactly. Exactly. I just leaked it. Yeah. So he did this yesterday, and I thought Juskill actually leaked. I don't know why Juskill, I assumed you did. I know that you wouldn't actually do it, but I was like actually terrified for a second yesterday that you actually did it. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. My favourite Vampire the Masquerade is Bloodlines, but I did genuinely enjoy Swan Song. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna have a quick look. Is this the one that's like... Was this the, what's it called? Was this the visual novel? I think one of them was a visual novel, but I can't remember which one it was. Oh, how do I say that? Coteries? Coteries? Okay. The second way, got you. Coteries. Okay, cool. That's also very good. Okay, because I think that's the one I saw that Pedro had played. I think Pedro's played most of them, actually. Again, I've said it before, that's how me and Pedro met. Pedro was very kind to raid me while I was playing Bloodlines. And also it was really, really weird. And it shows how small, like, a world it is. Justkill, don't you recognize somebody from Pedro's community from like another person's chat? Or am I misremembering that? I feel like there was this really weird overlap moment where there was somebody in Pedro's chat that you knew from somebody else's chat. And it's like, oh wow, it's really cute actually. That's sweet. And I'm really doing nothing. A Spar would be fuming. Spar's gonna be watching this VOD back being like, he literally did nothing for 2 hours as soon as I left. Can't believe it. Because Justkill's eternal. This is true. Justkill's been here since the beginning, you know? How to live forever. This is true. I talk to my friends and honestly, I think that's way better. You know, you guys make it worth it. You make my evenings worth it. So thank you. Sincerely, thank you. When you capitalize it like that, it looks like a game show. Welcome back to Talk to Your Friends. Introducing Chuck Fuckalot. Talk to her. God damn it. Justkill, potentially a ban-worthy statement. It's talk to her. Chuck Fuckalot, aka Duke Kaboom. Exactly. Walk to her to coin. Really coming organically for the Americans. I mean, I don't know why, it's like, I'm gonna blame cartoons and just like shows I watched growing up for this, but whenever I think of like, I guess like any kind of game show, even though we have a ton of game shows over here, I immediately think of like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to whatever it might be, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just, it's always been a factor, I don't know why. We have, oh, did I not keep any of the special hens though? Ah shit, I didn't. Rug pull the lugs. Are you gonna split or are you gonna steal? I want to see Big Kahuna Burger for 500. Do we have Big Kahuna Burger? Don't we all? We do. This is true. Nah, I'm hungry now. I shouldn't have said that. Guys, I have a real dilemma at the moment. I'm trying to do some like weight loss in general. I'm not like doing too bad by any means, but I'm a bit over what I want to be. But at the moment, I'm craving nothing but pasta, and it's really annoying. Every time I think about like what my next meal is, I picture a big old fucking plate of spaghetti every time, or any kind of like pasta meal, and I'm just like, oh my god, can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna die. I need it. I kill for a big burger. Agreed. You can just do a smaller portion of pasta. This is true, I could do. The only issue, I'm also like a big glutton when it comes to cheese. Yeah, hence the wrap bit. Cheese is like, oh, I can't. I go a little bit overboard with cheese sometimes. You know? I can't help it. I can't help it. So yeah, but in general, I'm trying to use like pasta sauces and stuff like that, or I'm trying to make them healthier by default. I'm trying to find ways around it, but yeah, it is. I keep craving it, you know. I keep craving it. There's also protein pasta that I do a lot when I'm strength training. I don't think I've heard of that protein pasta. Huh. Protein pancakes rock. I feel like I'm not super well versed with like high. Are they like considered high protein, or are they just like a go-to for I don't know how it works. Oh yeah, Lamira, go for it. Absolutely, thank you. Absolutely. Also, protein pancakes sound great too. Holy shit. I've got to say, like, I'm going to call it American-style pancakes, just not how we have pancakes here, but I do generally prefer thicker pancakes, I think. So for like, we have Pancake Day over here and stuff like that, which is it Shroves Tuesday? I've forgotten what the traditions call it, something like that. All of our pancakes are like, they're essentially crepes? I think it's crepes. It's whatever the like thin wrap-esque things are that are from France. I think it's crepes. Or crepe, I can't remember. But they end up being similar to that. And in some cases they're pretty good. But overall I think I prefer like a thicker pancake, you know? There's something about it, you know? Oh, hell yeah, at Tesco as well, oh. Wunderbar, thank you very much, Lamira, that's super kind of you. Bunch of carrots in it as well. Wowie. How are we doing for oh shit, we've been going for like 2.5 hours. I didn't realise. That's the other thing with this game I genuinely love, is I can just like zone out. This is a really good game for talking to chat, I will say. It's like perfect for it. Obviously we don't make a ton of progress, but we have some good chats. I'm very into that. I'm very, very into that. Alright. Let's see, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I reckon we... Cats are lovely. Honestly, like, I was saying it's like, it is like honestly a highlight of my doing this. I'm really lucky. And, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it is like a massive honor to like be able to spend time with my friends, and the fact that people make time for me to come here is lovely, so thank you. And I hope that between me, Flauberry and Pedro made like a nice community for everyone to feel welcome, and yeah, it's been great. So yeah, it's been lovely. I'm very lucky, and all three of us are very lucky. So yeah, I'm so glad. I really did miss y'all while I was gone. Very happy to see you today. Still a stream day. Yeah, exactly. And we're very happy that you're back. But obviously, we hope you had a good time. The burn aside, obviously. We don't talk about the burn. But yeah. Hashtag ass burn. Can I just upgrade? Oh, we can... Okay, I'm gonna get an arch upgrade. I'm gonna do that next. We got some star mail. I'll come back to that later. That's fine. What is it? It's Skylark 1. Promo packs. Oh, you to apply new color schemes to your ranch house. Backpack. Ranch tech allowing you to stand out from all the other ranches. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, we won't deal with that right now, but that's cool. Let's go. Never mind, we will deal with it right now. Sorry, we're going all pink, guys. I hate to break it to you. It's been a good run, but we're now pink. This is the way. I'll post some pics. It's a really pretty little adventure. Honestly, it sounds great. I'm very, very jealous of the fact that you have had 2 very lovely trips in such short proximity. But yeah, I'd love to see some pictures. That sounds lovely. It makes it the trip, not of the bird. Of course, yes. Sorry, that I assumed you meant that. I assumed you meant that. Both trips were for friends, so it was good for them to force me to go have fun. But listen, it's still, at least you've got like an experience from it, where you have a few. And yeah, it's awesome. Like, you can now say, I don't know if you've been there before, but you can now be like, look, I've been here now. First time for both, exactly. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say it out of spite. I'm not. I feel personally attacked. That's fine. That's fine. Risk that. Yeah. Fine. I was so ready for them to be identical. Also, we've got so many of these now. I reckon we can make absolute bank selling all of them. I know. That's it. My reputation is in shambles. Again. Happens every time. House do I prefer? Actually, I kind of prefer the normal house. I want the pink gun, obviously. And the tech could be this color to vary it a bit. Yeah, that'll do. Everything that's a bit different, that's nice. I vibe with it. have enough? That's the question. I think we do. Do we have 3 grand? Do. Give me the arch. Arch? Oh! Arch! Very cool. Look at that. Money well spent. I think. I close the gate. Can't even close the gate. That is tragic. I was hoping it would close. Maybe it does close actually. Maybe at night it closes. I was about to wonder if he had recovered from previous shambling. I don't know what that's in reference. Have I missed something? Give me the R. He really is leading into being the whip. I don't know. As someone who's never been the whip, probably not all that cracked up to be what it is. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, the shambles joke. I see. I see. Cool. Well, speaking of shambles, I'm gonna shamble my way to bed. Oh, Ranger's doing the same. There you go. There you go. Set your egg timer. I love that. Ranger, please. Oh wait, fuck, we didn't finish the quest. Yeah, fuck it. We're not gonna be able to. Midnight Springton. There'll be no encore. There it is. There it is. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the talks. Thank you for hanging out. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, a wonderful evening, some good sleeps, and a good start to their day tomorrow. And yeah, oh yeah, what's happening? I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm afraid to say. Me and Jess are going to London. We're going to go see Ray in concert. Musical artist Ray. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, we're going to be back on Thursday, I think. So I will be back on Thursday. Sorry, the teleprompter. But yeah, guys, I love you lots. Thank you so much for being you and just for making my day. Genuinely, it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too sappy. I'm gonna start crying otherwise, but thank you. The Myra, thank you. Justkill, thank you. Ranger, thank you. Thank you, PB. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Ray, of course. Thank you, Spar. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, anybody else that's popped by and lurked today. Thank you, J Boogie. I think J Boogie was here. And yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. Have a great one, guys. Take care. Oh, actually, should we do a raid? Maybe we should. I'm trying to get into the habit of raiding more. Who are we raiding is a great question. Hey, I'm rolling Boshi? Is that how we say this person's name? They are a friend of Ruru who has recently raided us, and they are playing Mega Man 1? I think? Yeah, Mega Man 1. How do I do their username? Like that. There we go. Perfect. But yeah. Alright. Have a good one, guys. Take care. We'll wait for the raid to get ready. And then go straight over. Take care. Bye-bye.